I was all set to propose to my girlfriend of 7 years, but I saw her search history and now I don't know how to react. I, 28M, is about to propose to my GF, 28F of 7 years, but then I discovered something. Need advice. We've been together for 7 years and we've been really, really happy together. She's sweet, loving, and caring. She's already been close to my family, and me to hers. We are really connected to each other, same passion, same likes and dislikes. We frequently travel together and all. We rarely fight, and when we do, we resolve issues quickly. It's like a perfect relationship. We've been steady, we're genuinely happy in love. Just when I was already contemplating proposing to her, I felt like she'd gone cold for the past month. Just this Valentine's Day, we were on top of the world, surprising one another with gifts and sweet nothings. But the following weeks felt different. Her I love yous weren't as enthusiastic. The way she talks and communicates with me feels different. She easily gets upset over trivial things. She seems to be a different person all of a sudden. I actually asked her what was wrong, but she assured me everything was okay and something was just bugging her. I asked again, but it seems she doesn't want to open up. She assures me, though, that she loves me very much. Then, just recently, like 4 days back, I was reminded that she has a spare phone just sitting in my drawer. The phone was dead and had not been used for almost a year. So I grabbed a charger, booted it up, and it so happened that her Google account was still logged in on the device. Curious, I went to see what she'd been up to lately. Then I discovered her recent search history on Google and YouTube. I was shocked, and I don't know how to react. The searches go like this. I cheated on him. I cheated on him many times. I cheated, should we break up? Breaking up a long-term relationship. And so on. The searches were dated February 15th onwards. Almost every day she looks at the same searches and other related topics. I am devastated discovering this. Cannot eat, I cannot sleep. But I haven't confronted her about this. What should I do? Do I need to confront her? We are currently far apart now due to work, but we will be seeing each other next week. I am confused. I am in shock, and I don't know how to react. Please help. Update. Hello guys. I'm providing an update to my earlier post. I don't think there is a need for me to see her again next week. So here's what happened. She texted me she got home and was about to sleep at 11:44 p.m. She's closing deals in another city and has to rent a place. I tried to FaceTime her at 11:51 p.m. just to say goodnight, but she didn't pick up. I tried messaging her, but no response. Remember that spare phone that's with me where her Google account is logged in? I browsed her activity history quickly to find out what she's up to and was surprised there's a Google Assistant command recorded at 11:48 p.m. I played and listened. There's her voice and the voice of another guy. They were goofing around with the Google Home device. So yeah, I confronted her and barraged her with a lot of messages. She only replied at around 1 a.m. She kept on denying she's cheating. Then I laid out all the evidence, all the screen caps, and even the audio clip recording from the Google Assistant. She finally admitted. So yes, I broke up with her and now I am single. Second story. My girlfriend calls me weird for walking to my workplace. She says she is too embarrassed to tell her friends that I walk. Is she being superficial? Or am I missing something? I feel like I'm going crazy, so I just wanted to check whether I'd somehow completely misjudged this. Literally the only thing to explain here. I've been seeing my girlfriend for 3 months, exclusively for 2. I don't drive as I graduated university and moved to London, where a car isn't needed, and have only just moved back to my more rural hometown. I'm currently working in an office which is slightly awkwardly located. If I get the bus, it's 2 separate buses, so the journey takes a total of about 55 minutes. If I walk, it's 1 hour 10 minutes. I enjoy walking a lot when it isn't raining, and I take quite a scenic route, so I enjoy getting my headphones in with Spotify and just enjoying the stroll in the mornings and evenings. I enjoy it more than a cramped bus and find it to be relaxing and a fresh start to the day. I mentioned in passing that I walk to work to my girlfriend, and she keeps bringing it up, saying that if I don't drive I should stop being weird and get public transport like everyone else. She thinks it's too long to just walk each day, and she just finds it weird. She said she would be too embarrassed to tell her friends that I walk to work. That's all I can explain. There's no real other reason, but she genuinely seems to have an issue with it. Am I missing something here? Has she just got a weird problem with the concept of walking? Update. I didn't quite expect the amount of attention that post got a week or so ago. Anyway, just to update you guys on what happened 3 nights ago, we were hanging out at her house and decided to go for dinner at a pub which is a 5-minute walk from her house. Nowhere fancy. I said to her, "Shall we head off?" To which she replied, "Well, have you called a taxi?" I pointed out that it's literally 5 minutes away and it's quicker to walk there, and it was a nice evening. She then told me that walking to places is undignified, and that I can embarrass myself with that kind of thing if I want to, but she won't. I was taken aback. I couldn't believe she felt this way about something as simple and enjoyable as walking. It wasn't just about the walk to work anymore. It was about her attitude towards something I found pleasure in. I realized this wasn't just a quirky difference between us. It highlighted a deeper issue, her immaturity and lack of understanding or respect for my choices. I spent the next couple of days thinking about it. The more I thought, the more it bothered me. Not only did she lack understanding, but she also seemed to have a superficial concern for appearances over practical and enjoyable actions. Finally, I decided to address it. We were sitting in her living room, and I told her I needed to talk. I explained that her constant criticism of my walking was more than just a disagreement. It showed a lack of respect for something I enjoyed and found beneficial. I told her that walking was important to me, not just for the exercise, but for the relaxation and mental clarity it provided. She didn't take it well. She accused me of being overly sensitive and said that I was overreacting. That was the last straw for me. I realized that if she couldn't understand something so simple, we had bigger problems. So, I told her that I didn't think we were going to work out. I mentioned that she had some growing up to do and that I needed someone who could respect my choices, no matter how different they might be. Then I walked the 5 kilometers home. Because fuck you, Amanda. Walking's nice,